In the endless dark ocean of the cosmos, a ripple of light stirs something ancient in the human soul. A question rises again, one that has never fully gone silent. The James Webb Space Telescope, our most advanced eye turned outward, has captured something extraordinary. From a distant region of the void, a strange light begins to shimmer, structured, intentional, unlike the stars. It pulses, patterned like a signal, like the flicker of something built, not born. It doesn't look like a star. It doesn't behave like a galaxy. Are we truly alone in this universe? In response, scientists turned Webb toward a closer mystery, an exoplanet just over 4 light-years away. Proxima Centauri b, a planet orbiting our nearest stellar neighbor. Familiar, yet deeply unknown. And then, something unexpected. From the planet's dark side, sudden flashes. They aren't random. They're concentrated, narrow, rhythmic. Light that may be too deliberate to be natural. Pulses that resemble the glow of artificial illumination, of technology. Could this be a sign of life? A signature of civilization? For decades, alien life remained theory, dream, and science fiction. But now, the dream begins to solidify into data. And the scientific world is shaken. Debates erupt. Some claim it's the first evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence. Others warn against hope. But no one can ignore it. David Kipping, astronomer at Columbia University, calls Proxima b a planet of paradox. It's a rocky world. Tightly locked in orbit. One face in eternal day, the other in endless night. Yet the night isn't silent. That night shines. Its illumination doesn't fit nature's chaotic rhythms. It matches the geometry of intention. James Webb's infrared instruments detect energy invisible to our eyes, but not to the laws of physics. And what they see is profound. Narrowband infrared. Light that could be artificial in origin. Technosignatures. A new chapter in our search. Could this be a world powered by fusion, geothermal wells, or forces we haven't yet discovered? And if so, how long has it been watching the stars? The light we see is old. 4 years old. By the time it reached us, those who sent it might have already evolved, or vanished. Scientists now aim to study Proxima b's atmosphere in more detail than ever before. Searching for chemical whispers, oxygen, methane, water vapor. Indicators not just of life, but of breath, growth, and maybe, thought. Webb cannot see oxygen directly. But it can see ozone, a fragile shell that hints at the presence of life. To survive, Proxima b's life would need atmosphere, thick, protective, heat-carrying. Because on a tidally locked world, extremes are fatal. Without atmosphere, there is no liquid water. Without water, life as we know it cannot thrive. The next step? The extremely large telescope. A ground-based giant, rising soon in Chile. With a mirror nearly 40 meters wide, it will see what Webb cannot. The ELT will study starlight reflected off alien skies. It will read the layers of distant atmospheres like the pages of a forgotten book. And it will not stand alone. New instruments are coming. Coronagraphs to block starlight. Starshades to isolate planets from their suns. Together, these tools will allow us not just to detect, but to see. We may soon watch exoplanets rotate. Map their seasons. Track their storms. Perhaps even glimpse the glow of cities through alien clouds. This is no longer just astronomy. It's philosophy. It's destiny. It's the beginning of cosmic anthropology. Because if the light on Proxima b is artificial, if there is intelligence there, then we are not the first. We are not the only. We are part of something older. Larger. More complex than we ever imagined. And the discovery spread like fire across the minds of Earth. From observatories on icy peaks to underground research bunkers, humanity held its breath. A light. A whisper. A possibility. The night side of Proxima Centauri b, might not be a tomb of frozen silence. It might be a cradle. Not of primitive life, but of mind. Of culture. Of thought cast into the darkness like a signal flare. And we, children of starlight, had finally seen it. The first responses came in code. Astronomers translated the pulses into patterns. Some called them binary. Others believed they were prime-based or logarithmic. But beneath the noise was a rhythm, a beat that mimicked intent. Intent implies mind. Mind implies presence. Presence changes everything. Humanity stood at the threshold of a second Copernican revolution. No longer were we the silent observers. We had become observed. The James Webb Space Telescope remained locked on Proxima b for months. Fluctuations in light. Spectral anomalies. An infrared signature that shifted like it was responding. Meanwhile, Earth changed. Religions whispered of prophecy. Nations tightened their borders. Tech empires raced to decode the signals faster than universities. In the Pacific, a floating array of quantum sensors was launched. In orbit, a swarm of microsatellites pointed their optics toward the red dwarf sun. And still, the night glowed. A band of scientists at the South Pole detected something stranger still. Gravitational lensing irregularities near Proxima Centauri. Ripples. As if something vast had passed between us and it. Was it a ship? A structure? A field of technology bending space itself? Speculation bloomed like wildfire. Theorists spoke of Dyson swarms, machines orbiting a star, harvesting its power. Others proposed cloaked stations, hidden on the dark face of Proxima b, where stellar light couldn't reach. Then came the radio silence. A full planetary rotation, and no pulse. No shimmer. No rhythm. Had they noticed us? Had we listened too loudly? One night, Webb's instruments recorded a sudden surge. Not just light, but movement. A thermal bloom across the terminator line, the edge between night and day. It was as if something vast had awakened beneath the clouds. Not a beacon. Not a message. But a reaction. Within days, AI-driven analysis returned a probability reading. 73.4% chance the emissions were artificial. A margin far too high to ignore. The United Nations formed a council, the First Contact Directive. But disagreement was instant. Should we send a message? Should we remain silent? Would answering be curiosity, or surrender? Meanwhile, Proxima b remained silent again. No pulse. No flare. Only that strange, patterned stillness. Some thought it was waiting. Others feared it had left. Then, just before dawn in the Atacama Desert, a new signal arrived. Not from Proxima Centauri. But from the opposite side of the sky. A matching pulse. Identical rhythm.